Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Cheese Reads. You can call me Cheese. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be your general energy reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, this is timeless. Whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that's a message for you in that moment. All right, Gemini. So, it seems that there's some sort of cleaning process that you're going through. Now, I spent 22 minutes talking to this camera without my microphone on, and I didn't realize it. And so I had to start your reading over. And so we're going to see what comes out this time. But what I was saying in the first video is that I have this tendency to want to clean up before I start doing a reading. I just want to make things tidy, you know? And in cleaning up my physical space, I'm also cleaning up my energetic space, right? Well, I started vacuuming the floor in here, in this room, and I ended up vacuuming my whole apartment. And I got to wanting to move to cleaning my the dishes in my sink when I stopped myself and said, whoa, Eric, aren't you trying to do a reading right now? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. So for you, Gemini, it feels like your energy is going through some sort of purification process, some sort of cleaning process, some sort of process of understanding yourself greater. I'm just going to leave it there because I want to see what the cards say this time. Now that I'm actually recording audio with the video. Yeah, look at that. Okay. But yeah, there's some sort of purification process you're going through right now, Gemini. So let's see what's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. All right, Gemini, what's going on? Aha, we have secret. Okay, 222 on the counter. All right. Okay, secret came out in the first reading that I did. And also the number synchronicity 222, or just number twos, was also an element of the first reading that I did. And I was saying in that reading, in that video, where the audio wasn't being recorded, but I was saying that you may be seeing a lot of number two synchronicities at this time. Also, a big element of your energy right now that came through in the first reading was a lot of twos, okay? Mainly the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles all came out at the same time. That's about balance, that's about harmony, that's about union. You are in an energy of coming into greater union with yourself right now. And there are some secrets that are being revealed to you. In the first reading that I did for you, secret came out, but it came out in reverse, and it came out with together. So there are some secrets that are being revealed to you right now. And for some of you, they are being revealed through other people. 333 on the counter. They're being revealed through other people. Like there's a mirror aspect going on for you right now. Like other people are mirroring some elements about yourself to yourself that you were previously unaware of, or at least previously unable to perceive of, or to see, or to notice. Okay. And that has something to do with an element of your childhood. Maybe this is something that you developed, a habit, a trigger, something that you developed as a child. For some of you specifically, some of you are starting to realize that you are just like your father, or you have elements of your father that are being expressed in your life that you were unable to see previously. Okay. What's going on for Gemini? What's that? Glow. Oh, you're glowing, Gemini. Okay, Gemini. I still believe someday you and me will find ourselves in love again. So that song came out in the first reading because you had the Believe card come out, and that Mariah Carey song started playing in my head, and that's playing now. And that doesn't necessarily mean like, because in that song she says someday you and me will find ourselves in love again. It's not about somebody else external to you right now. It's about your higher self coming through and wanting to and helping to continue to facilitate this greater connection with your human 3D self. Okay. Now you have secret, you have glow, and then you have restore and bouquet. All right. So these three cards are all talking about you restoring a glow within yourself. You bringing out your inner light, 555 on the counter, you being more of your true self. And this bouquet with the bouquet card, I'm getting like a beautiful scent. You know how some flowers have this natural, beautiful odor to them. And that's a part of who they are intrinsically as those flowers. So there are secrets that are being revealed to you about yourself that are helping you to uncover more of your light, more of your glow, and to restore the bouquet that is you. Okay. Sorry, I promise I'm not trying to flip you off. But to restore the bouquet, this is all the bouquet. This is all about restoring yourself. Now, overall energy in your oracle, you have mood, and cups were a big part of that first reading that I did for you. And so for some of you, well, Gemini, as an air sign, you may have trouble adjusting to emotions or dealing with emotions or understanding the emotional side of yourself and or someone else. Okay, that's natural to you. As an air sign, you are more logically based, mentally based. Okay, but you had in your first reading, you had the Ace of the Ace of Swords, and then the Ace of Cups, and then the Queen of Cups. All right, Ace of Swords is becoming aware of something, gaining awareness. Ace of Cups was holding the compassion or being able to start to explore the realm of emotion and compassion for yourself. And of course, as time goes on, as you get better at it, you'll be able to extend that to other people. But right now, Gemini, you're going through a moment where you are starting to explore compassion and empathy for yourself. And then after that Ace of Cups was the Queen of Cups, which was talking about, because the Queen of Cups is intently staring into her cup, right? So she is very well aware of her emotions, or at least she's going through the process of becoming aware of her emotions. So that's where you are right now. And in that energy, you're discovering secrets. For someone here specifically, Six of Wands, éxito, success. For some of you, the secrets that are being revealed to you are how deeply and strongly your childhood has affected you. Okay. Queen of Wands. Not relevant. All right, Gemini. Four of Swords. Okay. Rest, mental rest, meditation. And you don't have to do some crazy or wild or extreme, you don't have to have some sort of extreme meditative process. All you really need to be doing, Gemini, is getting comfortable, maybe sitting down in a comfortable chair, laying down in a hammock, going for a walk in nature somehow. You can do it still. You can sit still and meditate, or you could go on a walk. Or you could even do some sort of physical exercise. Whatever allows you to clear your mind and observe what's going on within you, that's what you need to be doing right now. Four of Swords. That's going to help you gain this clarity, okay? Gemini. Four of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. All right. Oh, and the Seven of Swords. Ooh. All right, Gemini. So in this meditative energy, Four of Swords, you're going to be able to recognize, realize, and or understand what it is you've been holding on to for dear life, or at the very least, what it is you can begin to let go of, because you're starting to recognize this ain't doing it for me. This is not good for me. I may have been holding on to this trauma. I may have been holding on to these circumstances. I may have been holding on to this way of life, this thought pattern, this belief system. But is it really doing what I need? Is it really providing to me what I need? Four of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Seven of Swords. How have you been deceiving yourself, Gemini? How have you been allowing yourself to get away with stealing from yourself? Ooh. Some of you are saying, stealing? I'm not stealing from myself. What do you mean stealing it from myself? Get out of here. You're full of shit. Come to find out, 1111, a few days, weeks later, all of a sudden, you're starting to recognize, holy shit, they're acting that way. And I recognize I've been doing that to myself too. Hey, buddy, no. Buddy, lay back down. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, Dougie. Buddy, no. Hold on. Sorry. That's Buddy, my dog. Anyway, it's like, and this is how the universe is going to do this for you, Gemini. It's how the universe is going to facilitate this for you. You are going to be going about your day, living your life, whoop-de-whoop, and all that bullshit, right? Not expecting anything. And something is going to happen with someone else external to you that's going to make you say, whoa, wait a second. This is kind of hard to explain, but you're going to observe something with someone in your life, and it's going to reflect a way or how you have also been treating yourself. And you're going to see it in them, and you're going to be like, that's not right. Why are you doing that to yourself? You shouldn't. I shouldn't do that to myself either. How have you been betraying yourself, Gemini? How have you been betraying yourself? Is that really worth it for you anymore? It may have been. I'm not trying to invalidate your life or invalidate the experiences that you've gone through. It may have been beneficial to you in the past. I'm getting some sort of survival tactic. I also hear it's survival instinct, but it's not the instinct of survival. It's the tactic. It's the way that you survive. It's the method by which you have been achieving some level of survival. Is that valid for you any longer? Pretty sure it's not. It's like a piece of you has been fragmented from your greater soul, and ever since that fragmentation happened, your soul has been singing this song saying, I still believe that someday you and me will find ourselves in love again. We'll find each other again. We'll become whole again. This piece will be reinfused back into your greater sense of self. But Gemini, you have to be the one to get yourself there. And that is what I feel like you're going through the process of right now. You are discovering what has caused you to fragment, which will then help you to realign. I always say, you're going to hear me say it now, and you're definitely going to hear me say it in the future. You will never be able to fix something until you are aware that there is a problem. And even if you don't know there's a problem now, if in fact there is a problem, the universe will highlight it for you at some point. Okay? Okay. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. I want to clarify, but really, Seven of Pentacles is really what I want to talk about here. Seven of Pentacles for Gemini. Okay. the Chariot. But it fell out on the Four of Swords. The Chariot. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. All right, so the Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. The Chariot fell out on the Four of Swords, which was the first card of your tarot here. So what you're starting to discover, Gemini, or what you're going to be discovering, is that the direction that you've been going in lately is not the right one. And this is you getting into alignment with your higher self, your true direction, and your true path. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles fell out on the Four of Pentacles. This represents the path that you have been steadily on for all this time up until now. Very diligent, very observant, very aware, very much keeping to the beaten path. Because in keeping to the beaten path, Gemini, you found or felt safety. You found safety. You felt safe somehow. But that sense of safety was a detriment to you because it lacks authentic expression. The Page of Pentacles is you starting a new journey, starting a new path. Okay, this is all clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. And then you have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck as your overall energy, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. And what is the Seven of Pentacles saying? The Seven of Pentacles is saying to you, is the energy of, is this really right for me anymore? You are starting to recognize, Gemini, how you have been bound by thought patterns and belief systems. Eight of Swords. And you're making the choice to break free from that, or at least you're going to be making the choice to break free from that. Part of the secret or secrets that are being revealed to you are exactly what it is you want to be doing in life. Okay? You may be embarking on a whole new journey. A whole new side of you may be coming through at this point, maybe emerging, maybe starting to be born at this point. You did get Death in the first reading. I want to clarify Four of Swords. Clarify Four of Swords for Gemini, please. What does Gemini need to be thinking about? What's going in Gemini's thought process? Ooh, not the Queen. I'm sorry, the King of Pentacles. Four of Swords. There she is, the Queen of Cups. And the Four of Swords. Oh, and the King of Wands. The King of Wands also came out in the first reading. Okay. Four of Swords is clarified by all these big old kings and queens here. King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Wands. Who are you, Gemini? And this is not who you have been, who you have grown into, what the status that you have acquired, the money that you have acquired, none of that shit. Who are you truly? Literally, think of the caterpillar in the Alice in Wonderland, the Disney version of Alice in Wonderland. Who are you? Who are you, Gemini? Who have you been? Who have you become? Look into that, Queen of Cups. And then decide or figure out who it is you want to be. King of Wands. Well, you know what? Let's put it backwards. Not backwards. Let's put it the other way. King of Wands is who you have been. See, but I'm really, yes, okay, this is why. Because ultimately I'm getting from the King of Pentacles, who do you want to be? But it's not about who you want. It's not about curating or crafting a version of yourself. It's more about who you truly are instinctively versus who you have been influenced or inspired to be, King of Wands. Does that make sense? So we're going from the King of Wands to the King of Pentacles. Who have you been? How have you been moving forward in life? Understand that. And then figure out who it is you want to be now. Or, again, it's not who do you want to be. It's about being who you truly are. There it is. Overall energy. Back to the Seven of Swords. How have you been deceiving yourself, stealing from yourself, energetically, lying to yourself? Ooh, maybe even backstabbing yourself. How do you stab your own self in the back? Yikes. Well, you do that. How do you do that? You do that by compromising or abandoning who you truly are for the sake of other people and their thoughts and opinions. That's how you stab yourself in the back, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. Buddy, stop it. I hope this was helpful for you. I love you so much, and I look forward to connecting with you again. Yes? Okay. Bye.